As an artist and filmmaker myself, I think that there is a lot that Lizzo with her recent album can take from Chloe and like how Chloe has been releasing music. Now, first, I want to start this video off by saying that unless a black woman has caused harm, they don't owe anyone explanations. Like, I just want to make that very clear because I think for some reason there seems to be a misconception that black women have to like explain themselves, and they just don't. As long as they're not causing harm and they're just existing, they should just be left to exist. That's always been my personal feelings. I'm not trying to gain any points by saying that. That's genuinely how I feel. But with that being said, I think that for those of you that don't know, Lizzo released the album. It's called Bitch. And it hasn't really sold well, or it hasn't sold well first week. And what I've been seeing, or the narrative that's being painted online as far as Lizzo is concerned, is like very much like explaining herself, like, and explaining, well, this is why the sales haven't been as good, or this is why, you know, this happened and my label isn't supporting me. And I'm sure that all of those things are true. But what I'm missing in, like, as I'm watching this approach as someone that also has listened to both Lizzo albums, is not necessarily at like any sort of love for the people that did listen. It seems to be so much focus on the people that are not here rather than like any sort of love and exposure or appreciation for the people that did listen. And I think what I really love about what Chloe has been doing, like watching Chloe, especially with this recent release with her and Timbaland, like Chloe actually is not talking much at all. Like, she's doing her podcast and stuff, like appearances, of course, but she's no longer, I think she's past the point of explaining her music and is letting the art speak for itself. And I think that when you are somebody that can pack out stadiums the way that Lizzo has, like throughout her entire career, there's not really a need to actually explain yourself.